It was a cloudy Saturday evening when my trip mate arrived by bus. Earlier the same week, we'd been chatting about starting our DMT trials. We've both got a fair history of psychedelics behind us, both together and on our own or with other people. Our summed up experiences included mushrooms, acid, mescaline, ayahuasca, 2CB, 2CI, and various combinations of some of them, but this was to be our first contact with DMT freebase. The trial was set for the next day, and we decided to head for some Thai food and later on a local pub. Having had a solid breakfast, the next morning we got in the car and drove off to a nearby area with nice nature and a great view over Sweden's largest lake from a hill. Having had our visual senses pleased by the view, we walked back to the car in the early afternoon. The plan was never to smoke the DMT outdoors, but we had a couple of hours to kill before starting the trial. Heading for an area close to water was inspired by D.M. Turner's experience of DMT as a water spirit. Back in my apartment, we began preparing by eating a simple meal, showering, and smudging the whole place with salvia. I think my friend was the most eager of us to venture off into the unknown, so it was decided that he would go first. We carefully weighed out 30 milligrams each. The material looked really nice, very small pale yellow crystals which seemed to easily lump up. The scale was not very high quality. I'd estimated the marginal of error to be plus minus 5 milligrams. He loaded his pipe and sat down on the bed. He hit the pipe 3 times and was still sitting up. This made me a bit worried about how potent our DMT actually was. After handing me the pipe, he laid down and immediately said that he wouldn't break through. I took a look at the pipe and realized that there was at least 5 milligrams left. My turn. I load my pipe with the crystals, determined to get as much out of my 30 milligrams as possible. Heat, inhale, hold, exhale, feeling something, don't know what though. Heat, inhale, hold, exhale. What a fool I had been, questioning the potency. This stuff is hitting hard, my hands are shaking, and transparent diamonds fill my visual field. Heat, inhale, hold, exhale, boom. My whole world implodes as dimensions start folding into an impossible geometric pattern, pulsating violently. I'm really scared, thoughts are rushing through my head. Now you've done it, you're about to die. I feel how a sharp tool works its way into my brain, making various adjustments and tune-ups along its path. I know I'm being prepared for something important, but it feels really uncomfortable. I open my eyes and find the room filled with transparent fractals. Colors flow in a wave-shaped pattern from the surrounding light sources along every surface in the room. The visuals start decreasing in intensity, and I realize I'm on my way down. I've heard that DMT really screws up your perception of time, so I asked my sitter how long I was out. To my surprise, he answers about 5 minutes, exactly what I would have guessed. About 20 to 30 minutes later, I reach baseline. Second attempt, 3 hours later. My friend makes another attempt at 30 milligrams, working on his smoking technique, which apparently needs improvement. He's starting out in a nice way by taking a huge hit on the pipe, almost emptying it in one breath, but fails to hit it successfully again. He lays down on the bed, apparently a lot more intoxicated than last time, while I investigate his pipe to yet again find about 5 milligrams left in it. 5 minutes later, he starts talking about his journey. He didn't push all the way through, but had obviously improved his smoking technique significantly. My turn again. I want to break further into DMT space this time, so I load the pipe with 40 milligrams. My hands are trembling when putting the pipe to my mouth. Same procedure as last time. Heat, inhale, hold, exhale. I hit it again, then reality blurs into a transparent flowing wire mesh. Before I realize what's going on, I find myself in hyperspace again. Did I finish all 40 milligrams? Did I hit it a third time? I'm not sure about anything anymore. I find myself falling between dimensions as they merge, exchange information, and disappear into nothingness. The worries I felt last time are gone with the wind, replaced by a comforting feeling of giving up reality to gain an understanding of everything. I feel calm. I can feel my body against the bed as I physically pass out. I look around amazed at the impossible DMT space. I see the multidimensional strings tying the multiverse together. Then it hits me. There are squid-like fractals crawling up my body, making strange clicking and humming noises. As I investigate them closer, I see anatomical parts forming: eyes, mouth, and tentacles. I realize that this is a life form completely independent from me. It seems very friendly and makes sure not to scare me. It works its way up to my head, where it opens its mouth and puts its tongue through my head, ear to ear. The feeling is indescribable, so surreal and bizarre, I can't help but starting to laugh. The entity seems very excited that I'm laughing and joins me in laughter as it continues to lick the inside of my head. I can feel how I'm being filled with energy and happiness. I open my eyes and the consensus reality in which my body resides is completely spectacular. I exchange a few words with my sitter and close my eyes again. The entity is gone. As I slowly head back for baseline, a strong feeling of satisfaction and excitement fills me, as if I'd just had sex for the first time in a year. I didn't smoke any more DMT that evening. My friend made a third attempt with 40 milligrams but failed to really get off. He would, however, succeed in breaking through on his fourth attempt. This experience did, in lack of a better description, rock my world. It's impossible for me to accurately put into words exactly what I experienced, as our language lacks adequate ways of describing it. Feelings, thoughts, and senses merge as I enter the DMT space. The entity I met was real, however. To me it seems like an impossibility that it has its origin in my mind as a hallucination. It seems that they coexist in the same world as us, folded away in a hidden dimension of reality, consisting of pure energy which we in our normal state cannot perceive. I will definitely venture off into this place again. I don't know when, but it's way too fascinating to be left unexplored. Thank you for listening.